Hello students, today we will study about p block elements. P block elements are those elements in which the last electron enters into the p orbitals. In p subshell there are 3 orbitals and in these 3 orbitals maximum 6 electrons can be accommodated. Therefore in the p block there are 6 groups and these 6 groups are group number 13 to group number 18. And p block is present on the right hand side of the periodic table. Group number 13 to group number 18. And the general electronic configuration for p block elements is, except helium. For helium it is 1s2. We will study today about group 15 elements. The elements of group 15 are, these are the elements of group 15. Their atomic numbers are nitrogen 7, phosphorus 15, and the electronic configuration of these elements are, these are the electronic configuration of these elements. The electrons present in the outermost shell in each case are same, 5, 5, 5. Now occurrence of these elements in nature, in atmospheric gases, nitrogen is about 78% by volume. Nitrogen also occurs in the combined state in the form of nitrate, such as sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is also called as chili saltpeter and potassium nitrate is called as Indian saltpeter. Nitrogen is also present in amino acids, in proteins and nucleic acids. Phosphorus is very reactive in nature. It doesn't occur in free state in nature. It occurs in the combined state, such as minerals of apatite family. This is the general formula. For example, fluorapatite with halogen fluorine. In combined form, phosphorus is also present as phosphoproteins in milk and in eggs. Now we will discuss gradation in physical properties of these elements one by one. These are the covalent radii data of these elements in picometer. As we move top to bottom in a group, each time one energy shell is added, therefore atomic radii or covalent radii increases as we move down the group. देखिए बच्चों, as we move from nitrogen to phosphorus, the increase in covalent radii is much more in comparison of other elements. What is the reason behind this? This is due to the strong shielding effect or screening effect of inner shell s and p orbitals electrons. Outermost shell electrons are not attracted strongly by the nucleus. Therefore, there is an increase in the atomic radii. But when we move from phosphorus to arsenic, d orbital electrons are introduced. The screening effect or shielding effect of d orbitals electrons is poor in comparison of s orbital and p orbitals electrons. तो outermost shell के electrons के ऊपर जो nucleus का effect है, जो effective nuclear charge है, that is more. Therefore, there is a small increase in atomic radii when we move from arsenic to bismuth. The covalent radii of these elements is smaller than the group 14 elements. Because as we move left to right in a period, nuclear charge increases and electrons are adding into the same energy shell. Therefore, the covalent radius or atomic radii of these elements is smaller than group 14 elements. Now, next is ionization enthalpy. These are the values of first ionization enthalpy of these elements. As we move down the group, ionization enthalpy decreases because atomic radii increases. As we move from nitrogen to phosphorus, the difference in ionization enthalpy is much more. But as we move from arsenic to bismuth, the change in value of ionization enthalpy is small. Same explanation as we discussed in the case of atomic radii. The ionization enthalpy of these elements is much higher than the elements of group 14. So what is the reason behind this? As we move left to right in a period, atomic radius decreases, nuclear charge increases, and these elements have stable half-filled configuration. Therefore, these elements have much less tendency to lose the electron in comparison of group 14 elements. As we move down the group, metallic character increases, non-metallic character decreases. Nitrogen and phosphorus are non-metals, arsenic and antimony are metalloids, and bismuth is weakly electropositive metal. What is the reason behind this? As we move down the group, atomic radius increases, ionization energy decreases, therefore tendency to lose the electron increases. Next is electronegativity. Electronegativity decreases as we move down the group. What is electronegativity? Electronegativity is the tendency of an atom to attract the shared pair of electron in bonding state. So as we move down the group, size is increasing, atomic radius is increasing, ionization energy is decreasing, electropositive character is increasing, तो electronegativity character तो decrease ही होएगा तो, but the electronegativity of these elements is much higher than group 14 element, because in these elements in the outermost shell there are 5 electrons. They need just 3 electrons to complete their octet. Now we will discuss oxidation states. First we will discuss negative oxidation states. These elements have 5 electrons in their outermost shell. They need 3 electrons more to complete the octet. Therefore, these elements show -3 oxidation state. But as we move from top to bottom in the group, tendency to show -3 oxidation state decreases because metallic character is increasing, ionization energy is decreasing, atomic radius is increasing. Tendency to show -3 oxidation state decreases in this order. Because of the small size and high electronegativity, nitrogen has maximum tendency to form nitride ion and forms compound with electropositive elements like calcium and magnesium. Phosphorus also forms phosphide ion, but the tendency to form N3- ion is more in comparison of phosphorus. Although phosphorus also exists in -3 oxidation state and forms compounds with electropositive element like calcium and magnesium. Magnesium phosphide. The common oxidation states of these elements are -3, +3 and +5. And tendency to show +5 oxidation state decreases as we move down the group, but the tendency to show +3 oxidation state increases as we move down the group. This is due to the inert pair effect. What is inert pair effect? This is the electronic configuration of bismuth. The electrons present in 6s subshell, they want to remain as inert. They do not want to participate in the reaction. Due to the poor shielding effect of 5d orbitals electrons and 4f orbitals electron, जो न्यूक्लियस का होल्ड है वो आउटरमोस्ट शेल के ऊपर ज्यादा है. तो अगर हमें 6s ऑर्बिटल से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालने हैं, वी नीड मोर अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी. तो जो कंपाउंड फॉर्म होगा दैट विल नॉट बी थर्मोडायनेमिकली स्टेबल. Therefore, the compound of bismuth are more stable in +3 oxidations. The maximum covalency of nitrogen is 4. This is the electronic configuration of nitrogen. Nitrogen doesn't have empty d orbitals. Therefore, nitrogen can't expand its electronic configuration. So, 3 covalent bonds के लिए nitrogen will use these 3 electrons and one coordinate covalent bond can form. Nitrogen will use this lone pair of electrons. 4. For example, in ammonium ion, 1 coordinate covalent bond and 3 covalent bonds. Similarly, in N2O4 and in N2O5, the maximum covalency of nitrogen is 4. The maximum covalency of nitrogen is 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. But phosphorus can form 5 covalent bonds. This is the electronic configuration of phosphorus. This is the ground state electronic configuration. Now, because of the availability of 3d orbital, it can expand its electronic configuration. Now, it has 5 half-filled orbitals and it can form 5 covalent bonds. Therefore, formation of PCl5 is possible, but formation of NCl5 is not possible. Phosphorus hexafluoride ion, formation of this ion is possible because of the availability of vacant d orbitals. So in this case, there will 5 covalent bonds and 6th one will be coordinate covalent bond. Nitrogen can show oxidation states from -3 to +5. Why? Because of the small size, high electronegativity, tendency to form p-pi double bond. Oxidation state of nitrogen in ammonia -3, in hydrazine -2, in hydroxylamine -1. This is nitrogen 0. All the oxidation states of nitrogen +1 to +4 show disproportionation in acidic medium. For example, see this reaction. This is nitrous acid disproportionates to nitric acid and nitric oxide. The oxidation state of nitrogen in nitrous acid is +3. In nitric acid, the oxidation state of nitrogen is +5. and in nitric oxide is +2. Now oxidation is taking place and reduction is taking place. Similarly, in the case of phosphorus, the oxidation states from -3 to +5 show disproportionation. For example, phosphorus acid disproportionates to phosphoric acid and phosphine. The oxidation state of phosphorus is +3, here +5 and here -3. Now we will discuss trends in chemical reactivity of group 15 elements. First we will discuss formation of hydrides. If we compare the reactivity of group 15 elements, although nitrogen in normal condition is not reactive because of the presence of triple bond in between two nitrogen atoms, and in this triple bond one is sigma bond and two are pi bonds. Other elements of this group are reactive because of the presence of single covalent bond in their molecules. For example, in phosphorus, the single covalent bond is present in between atoms. So elements of group 15 form hydrides having formula MH3, NH3, PH3. These are the hydrides of these elements. Ammonia, phosphine, they all are pyramidal in shape, and central atom is sp3 hybridized in each case. General structure of these hydrides: pyramidal shape, 3 covalent bonds and 1 lone pair is present. The geometry should be tetrahedral, but due to the presence of lone pair, bond pair and bond pair repulsion, molecule has distorted geometry and therefore they are pyramidal in shape. As we move down the group, see the change in the bond angle. This bond angle HMH, the bond angle varies in this order. So as we move down the group, the electronegativity of the central atom decreases, size increases. As a result of this, bond pair tends to lie away from each other. Therefore, the repulsion in between bond pairs is less. The repulsion between bond pairs is maximum in the case of ammonia. These are the 3 covalent bonds. Central atom is present here. Size of nitrogen is small. So bond pair will lie here. So bond pair repulsion will be more. In the case of phosphorus, size थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया. अब जो bond pair है वो यहाँ पर आ गए. So bond pair repulsion will be less. In the case of arsenic, bond pair will lie here. In the case of antimony, bond pair will lie here. In the case of bismuth, bond pair will lie here. तो bond pair के बीच के अंदर का जो gap है वो already increase हो गया. The bond pair tends to lie away in higher elements because of the large size. So therefore the repulsion will be less and bond will be closer to 90 degrees. Now we will discuss boiling point of these hydrides. These are the values of boiling point of these hydrides. As we move from phosphine to bismuthine, the boiling point is increasing in regular trend. But the boiling point of ammonia is more than phosphine. Why? Because in ammonia the molecules are associated to each other by hydrogen bond. But as we move from phosphine to bismuthine, the surface area of molecule increases. As the surface area increases, van der Waals forces of attraction increases, therefore boiling point increases. This will be the order of the boiling point of this hydride. These are the values of melting point of these hydrides, and the melting point of ammonia is highest due to the intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Molecules are associated. After ammonia, as we move down the group, molecular size increases, van der Waals forces of attraction increases, melting point increases. Now next is thermal stability of these hydrides. As we move down the group, thermal stability of these hydrides decreases. Bismuth hydride is very unstable. It has half-life just of 20 seconds because as we move down the group, size increases and tendency to form covalent bond with a small hydrogen atom decreases. Therefore, the bond between central atom and hydrogen, the strength of this bond decreases. The overlapping of orbitals do not take place to large extent. So this is the order of thermal stability of these hydrides. Ammonia is most stable. Now next is reducing character. Reducing character is inversely proportional to thermal stability. As we move top to bottom, thermal stability decreases, means tendency to release hydrogen increases. As we move down the group, the strength of MH bond decreases, means tendency to release hydrogen increases, reducing character increases. Ammonia is the most stable, means it doesn't act as a good reducing agent. Now we will discuss basic nature of these hydrides. Basic nature means tendency to donate the lone pair of electron. जो central atom है उसके पास there is a one lone pair of electron. So as we move down the group, tendency to donate this lone pair of electron decreases, because as we move down the group, size increases. साइज इंक्रीज हो रहा है, लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ज्यादा स्प्रेडेड है, जब वो ज्यादा स्प्रेडेड होंगे तो इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी कम हो जाएगी, टेंडेंसी टू डोनेट द लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन भी डिक्रीज हो जाएगी। ठीक है, बेसिक नेचर, तो ये अपना लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इस हाइड्रोजन को दे रहा है एंड फॉर्मिंग दिस कोऑर्डिनेट कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड। नाउ in oxides, nitrogen form number of oxides. Nitrogen form oxides from oxidation state +1 to +5. Because of its small size, high electronegativity and tendency to form p-pi bond with oxygen, and other elements form oxides in the oxidation state +3 and +5. These are the oxides of nitrogen. The oxidation state of nitrogen in this +1, +2, +3, +4 and +5. Higher the oxidation state, more is the acidic strength. So acidic strength of these oxides varies in this order. Oxides of phosphorus, these are the oxides of phosphorus, phosphorus trioxide, phosphorus tetroxide, phosphorus pentaoxide. These are the oxides of phosphorus, these are the oxides of arsenic, these are the oxides of antimony, and this is the oxide of bismuth. Bismuth oxide is basic in nature. Bismuth is metallic in nature and metallic oxides are basic in nature. In +3 oxidation state, acidic character varies in this order. These two are acidic, amphoteric and basic. Higher is the electronegativity, smaller is the size, more is the non-metallic character, more will be the acidic nature. This is the order in +5 oxidation state. Acidic strength decreases in this order. Group 15 elements, two types of halides, trihalides and pentahalides. Trihalides have the general formula MX3. For example, NCl3, central atom is sp3 hybridized. Like hydrides, they are pyramidal in shape. This is lone pair of electron and these three are covalent bonds. And central atom is sp3 hybridized. Characteristics of trihalides. Number 1, trihalides of all elements except nitrogen are stable. Although NF3 nitrogen trifluoride is stable. All the trihalides are covalent in nature except bismuth trifluoride. This is ionic in nature. Except nitrogen trifluoride, all other trihalides of group 15 elements get hydrolyzed by water, because nitrogen doesn't have vacant d orbitals to accept pair of electron from water. These are the reactions of trihalides with water, and the reactivity of these trihalides varies in this order. General formula for pentahalides is MX5. Central atom is sp3 dehybridized. Nitrogen doesn't form pentahalides. And as we move down the group, the stability of +3 oxidation state increases. Therefore, tendency to form pentahalides also decreases as we move down the group. Central atom is forming 5 covalent bonds. Anomalous behavior of nitrogen is due to the following characteristics: small size, high ionization enthalpy, high electronegativity, absence of d orbitals, and tendency to form multiple bonds. So nitrogen, because of its small size and high electronegativity, it has tendency to form p-pi bond, to form multiple bonds. And other elements of this group, because of the large size, they do not form p-pi bond, because overlapping do not take place to large extent. Nitrogen molecule exists as a discrete diatomic molecule. Because of its small size, it can form multiple bonds. In nitrogen molecule, 2 atoms of nitrogen are bonded to each other by triple bond, and one bond is sigma, and these two are pi bonds. So because of its small size, overlapping takes place effectively. And because of its small size, the van der Waals forces of attraction with other molecules are weak. Therefore, nitrogen molecule exists in the gaseous state. In other elements, like in phosphorus, phosphorus molecule exists as P4 molecule. Because of large size, can't form multiple bond. They form P4 molecule. तो जब molecule का size बड़ा हो गया, surface area बड़ा हो गया, van der Waals forces of attraction ज़्यादा strong हो जाएंगे, तो the phosphorus exists in the solid state. The elements of group 15 shows catenation, but it is lesser than group 14 elements, because the bond strength of these elements is much lower than the bond strength of group 14 element. This bond strength means the bond between same atoms. See the bond strength, carbon-carbon bond strength is 347, much higher. Bond strength of nitrogen-nitrogen single covalent bond 159. and that of phosphorus is 213 kilojoules per mole. The catenation power of phosphorus is much higher than nitrogen, and catenation power of group 14 element, that is carbon, is much higher than group 15 elements. In group 15 element, phosphorus has the maximum tendency for catenation, and it forms cyclic and open chain compounds having many number of phosphorus atoms. Nitrogen can show maximum covalency 4, but other elements can show covalency 5 or 6 because of the availability of d orbitals. And due to the unavailability of d orbitals, nitrogen can't form d pi p pi bond, but other elements can form d pi p pi bond. For example, nitrogen form quite stable compounds in N-3 oxidation state. The behavior of hydrides of nitrogen is different from the hydrides of other elements. Ammonia molecule is associated to each other by intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Similarly, trihalides of nitrogen except NF3 are unstable, but the trihalides of other elements are quite stable. Nitrogen form number of oxides. And now we will discuss the preparation of nitrogen and properties of nitrogen. These are the three methods to prepare nitrogen. First, aqueous solution of ammonium chloride is treated with aqueous solution of sodium nitrite, nitrogen gas is liberated. Second, by thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate. If we want to prepare nitrogen in pure form, then we do thermal decomposition of sodium nitrite and barium nitrite. And on the commercial scale, nitrogen is prepared by the fractional distillation of liquid air. Nitrogen is colorless, odorless, tasteless and non-toxic gas. It has low boiling point, low freezing point, and it is not soluble in water. And it has low solubility in water. These are the chemical properties of nitrogen. Reaction with metals. These all are metals. Nitrogen reacts with metals and form nitrides. Nitrogen reacts with hydrogen at 773 Kelvin in the presence of catalyst. This is Haber's process to give ammonia. Nitrogen reacts with oxygen at very high temperature and nitric oxide forms. And nitrogen reacts with alumina. Aluminium nitride forms and carbon monoxide forms. Uses of nitrogen: it is used to manufacture ammonia by Haber's process. It is used to purify alumina. It is used to provide inert atmosphere. Liquid nitrogen is used as a refrigerant to preserve biological material and food items. Now we will discuss preparation of ammonia and properties of ammonia. These are the methods to prepare ammonia on a small scale. This method is used to prepare ammonia in the laboratory. अच्छा देखिए, ये जितने भी methods हैं, इसके अंदर water is present. कहीं पर product की form में है, कहीं पर reactant की form में है. The moisture of ammonia can be removed by passing moist ammonia through quicklime. That is calcium oxide. We can't remove moisture by passing moist ammonia through sulfuric acid or phosphorus pentaoxide, because these compounds will react with ammonia. With sulfuric acid, ammonium sulfate will form, and with phosphorus pentaoxide, ammonium phosphate will form. Now we will discuss preparation of ammonia on large scale, that is by Haber's process. This is the main reaction of Haber's process. This reaction is reversible in nature. This reaction is exothermic in nature. According to Le Chatelier principle, low temperature and high pressure will favor the formation of more and more ammonia. The optimum temperature for this reaction is 700 Kelvin and the applied pressure should be 200 atmosphere. So these conditions should be applied at equilibrium point. Besides these two conditions, one more condition should be applied, and that is use of catalyst. Catalyst will help to increase the rate of the reaction. These three conditions should be applied to produce more and more amount of ammonia. Now physical properties of ammonia. Ammonia is colorless with pungent odor. The melting point and boiling point of ammonia is higher than expected because the molecules are associated to each other by intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Ammonia is soluble in water and basic in nature due to the formation of hydroxide ion. Due to the presence of these hydroxide ion, aqueous solution of ammonia is basic in nature. This is the structure of ammonia. Nitrogen is sp3 hybridized. It is pyramidal in shape. Distorted tetrahedral geometry. Bond angle is 107.8 degree. These are the properties of ammonia. Ammonia is basic in nature. It reacts with acid to give salt. These are the reaction with metals. Reacts with sodium, sodamide forms. Reacts with oxygen in the presence of platinum, nitric oxide forms. These reactions with known metals. Ammonium chloride forms and nitrogen gas is released. With bromine, ammonium bromide forms and nitrogen gas released. This is sodium hypochlorite. Ammonia reacts with sodium hypochlorite in the presence of gelatin. These product forms. Due to the presence of lone pair of electrons, ammonia has the tendency to form coordination complexes with metal ions. And these reactions are used to identify the presence of metal ion in salt analysis in the laboratory. Ammonia with silver ion forms diamine silver 1 ion. White precipitate of silver chloride are soluble in ammonium hydroxide due to the formation of this complex. Similarly, ammonia forms coordination complex with copper ion, tetraamine copper 2 ion, to detect the presence of copper ion in the salt. Similarly, ammonia forms coordination complex with cadmium ion, and this coordination complex forms. These are the reactions with metal salt solutions. This is ammonium hydroxide. Now, ammonia reacts with water to give ammonium hydroxide. This ammonium hydroxide reacts with metal salt solution. These reactions are used in the detection of ferric ion and zinc ion in salt analysis in the laboratory. Uses of ammonia. Ammonia is used as a laboratory reagent. Ammonia is used in the manufacturing of nitric acid. It is used in the preparation of nitrogenous fertilizers. It is used in the manufacture of sodium carbonate by Solvay process. And liquid ammonia is used as a refrigerant. Ammonia is present in small quantities in air also. It is formed by the decomposition of nitrogenous organic matter like urea. This reaction takes place. तो बाहर जितने urinals होते हैं उनके पास में अमोनिया की स्मेल आती रहती है because of this reaction. The presence of ammonia can be detected by Nessler's reagent. What is Nessler's reagent? The alkaline solution of this coordination complex is known as Nessler's reagent. When ammonia gas is passed through Nessler's reagent, brown PPT formed and the reaction takes place. This is called as iodide of Millen's base. And second way to detect the presence of ammonia is copper sulfate solution gives deep blue color in the presence of ammonia due to the formation of tetraamine copper 2 sulfate coordination complex again. This coordination complex forms. Now next we will discuss oxides of nitrogen. In the oxides of nitrogen, first is dinitrogen oxide, formula is N2O, oxidation state of nitrogen is +1. This is prepared by heating ammonium nitrate, and dinitrogen oxide is colorless gas and neutral, and this is the structure of dinitrogen oxide. This is also called as laughing gas. Second oxide, nitrogen monoxide, oxidation state +2. This can be prepared by the reaction of sodium nitrite with ferrous sulfate in the presence of sulfuric acid. This is colorless gas and neutral in behavior, and this is the structure of nitrogen monoxide. Third oxide is dinitrogen trioxide, oxidation state +3. This is prepared by the reaction of nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen dioxide. This is the dimer of nitrogen dioxide. This is the structure of dinitrogen trioxide. It is acidic in behavior and it occurs as blue colored solid or blue colored liquid form. Now next oxide is nitrogen dioxide, oxidation state +4. It can be prepared by heating lead nitrate. This is brown gas, paramagnetic in nature, and this is an odd electron molecule because of the presence of this odd electron. And because of the presence of this odd electron, it is brown in color and it is acidic in nature. Next is dinitrogen pentoxide. It is prepared by the reaction of phosphorus pentoxide and nitric acid. The structure of nitrogen pentoxide is this. Nitrogen pentoxide exists as colorless solid. It is acidic in nature. And in solid state, it exists as nitronium nitrate. And last is dimer of nitrogen dioxide. And this is called as dinitrogen tetroxide. Oxidation state +4. NO2 is brown in color and odd electron molecule. When we cool nitrogen dioxide, it dimerizes to give dinitrogen tetroxide. It exists as colorless solid or liquid, and it is acidic in nature, and this is the structure of dinitrogen tetroxide. Or bachcho, you will draw the resonating structures of these oxides yourself. Resonating structures you have done in 11th standard. Now we will discuss nitric acid. Nitric acid formula is HNO3. The structure of nitric acid is this. This is an oxo acid of nitrogen. Nitrogen forms 3 oxo acids: nitrous acid, nitric acid, and third one is hyponitrous acid. This is nitrous acid and this is hyponitrous acid. Nitric acid can be prepared on small scale by the reaction of nitrate, sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate with sulfuric acid. On large scale, it is prepared by Ostwald's process, and the steps of Ostwald's process are: first is the catalytic oxidation of ammonia. This is the main reaction of this Ostwald process, and nitric oxide forms. Nitric oxide is allowed to react with oxygen to give nitrogen dioxide, and this nitrogen dioxide on reacting with water gives nitric acid, and nitric oxide is recycled. It can be reused, and the nitric acid formed by the Ostwald process, it is 68% by mass. And further concentration to 98% can be achieved by dehydration with concentrated sulfuric acid. Nitric acid is colorless, fuming liquid with pungent odor. Impure nitric acid is slightly yellow in color because of the presence of impurities of oxides of nitrogen. Now, chemical properties. On heating, nitric acid decomposes to give nitrogen dioxide. Nitric acid reacts with metal oxides to give metal nitrates, and with carbonate and bicarbonate, carbon dioxide gases are released. I will give you the reaction of nitric acid with metals in dilute nitric acid and in concentrated nitric acid. And the products of oxidation depends upon the strength of nitric acid. Concentrated nitric acid reacts with copper and nitrogen dioxide formed. When dilute nitric acid reacts with copper, nitric oxide is formed. Similarly with zinc. When zinc reacts with concentrated nitric acid, nitrogen dioxide forms. When dilute nitric acid reacts with zinc, nitrous oxide forms. Reaction of lead with concentrated nitric acid, lead nitrate forms and nitrogen dioxide gas is released. Reaction of tin with concentrated nitric acid, stannic acid forms. Reaction of silver with dilute nitric acid, silver nitrate forms, nitric oxide forms and water forms. Magnesium reacts with very dilute nitric acid and hydrogen gas is released. Now we will discuss the reaction of nitric acid with non-metals. Concentrated nitric acid oxidizes many non-metals. Yes, concentrated nitric acid oxidizes carbon to carbon dioxide. Concentrated nitric acid oxidizes sulfur to sulfuric acid. Concentrated nitric acid oxidizes iodine to iodic acid. It oxidizes phosphorus to phosphoric acid. It oxidizes compounds also. It oxidizes hydrogen sulfide to sulfur. It oxidizes sulfur dioxide to sulfuric acid, and it oxidizes potassium iodide to iodine. Concentrated nitric acid also oxidizes metalloids. It oxidizes arsenic to arsenic acid. It oxidizes antimony to antimonic acid. Now, uses of nitric acid. It is used as oxidizer in rocket fuels. It is used to manufacture fertilizers. It is used to manufacture explosives like trinitrotoluene. It is used as a reagent in the laboratory. Nitric acid molecule is planar and nitrogen atom is sp2 hybridized. And these are the resonating structures of nitric acid. Yes, but do you know what is ring test? Ring test is done for nitrate ion in salt analysis. The given salt is dissolved in water, then freshly prepared ferrous sulfate solution is added, and then concentrated sulfuric acid is added. Along the sides of the test tube, a brown ring is formed at the junction of two liquids. The composition of brown ring is, this reaction takes place in the ring test. Ferrous ion oxidizes to ferric ion and the oxidation state of nitrogen changes from +5 to +2. This nitric oxide forms brown colored complex with ferrous ion. The oxidation state of iron in this brown complex is 1. There are 3 allotropic forms of phosphorus: white phosphorus, red phosphorus and black phosphorus. White phosphorus is prepared on large scale by the reaction of calcined phosphate rock with sand and coke. White phosphorus forms. And the vapors of phosphorus are condensed and stored in water because it reacts with air. White phosphorus exists as discrete P4 molecule. Each phosphorus is sp3 hybridized, and these 4 sp3 hybridized phosphorus atom lies at the 4 corners of regular tetrahedron, and these all are covalent bonds. When white phosphorus is exposed to light, it changes yellow in color. Now, properties of white phosphorus. These are the physical properties of white phosphorus. Translucent waxy white solid with garlic odor. It is poisonous in nature. It is insoluble in water but soluble in carbon disulfide. So before discussing the chemical properties, first we will discuss the structure of red phosphorus. When white phosphorus is heated for several days in the presence of inert atmosphere, red phosphorus forms. In red phosphorus, tetrahedron units are not discrete. Tetrahedron units are joined together through a single covalent bond to give a polymeric structure. It is non-poisonous. It is insoluble in water as well as in organic solvents. It is odorless. We can differentiate between white phosphorus and red phosphorus. When white phosphorus is kept in open air in dark, it glows. This property is called as chemiluminescence. Red phosphorus doesn't glow. Next difference, white phosphorus reacts with sodium hydroxide and phosphine gas is produced. Red phosphorus doesn't react with sodium hydroxide. This reaction takes place, and this reaction is a disproportionation reaction and very important reaction. These are the chemical reactions of white phosphorus. When white phosphorus is kept in open air, formation of phosphorus pentaoxide takes place. when it is reacted with chlorine. If the amount of chlorine is limited, then phosphorus trichloride forms. If the amount of chlorine is in excess, then phosphorus pentachloride forms. With sulfur, sulfide forms. With sodium, sodium phosphide forms. With calcium, calcium phosphide forms. Same reactions takes place with red phosphorus, although red phosphorus is less reactive than white phosphorus. Black phosphorus is the most stable allotropic form of phosphorus and it has structure graphite-like layer structure. Black phosphorus exists in two forms, alpha form and beta form. This is the structure of beta form. Beta black phosphorus is obtained when white phosphorus is heated at 473 Kelvin under high pressure. When red phosphorus is heated strongly, then alpha black phosphorus forms. Now we will discuss phosphine. These are the methods of preparation of phosphine. This is laboratory method. And the phosphine prepared by this method has some impurities. Impurities of P2H4, phosphorus dihydride. And because of the presence of this impurity, phosphine burns in air and rings form, and these rings are called as vortex rings. तो प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए क्या करते हैं? Impure phosphine is treated with hydroiodic acid, phosphonium iodide forms. Then it is treated with potassium hydroxide, pure phosphine forms. Phosphine is colorless gas having rotten fish smell and very poisonous in nature. Phosphine is basic in nature because of the presence of lone pair of electrons on phosphorus. These are the chemical reactions of phosphine. Phosphine is basic in nature. It reacts with acid to give salt, phosphonium bromide, phosphonium iodide. On heating, it decomposes to give phosphorus and hydrogen. With chlorine, phosphorus trichloride forms. If we take chlorine in excess, phosphorus pentachloride will form. With copper sulfate, copper phosphide forms. Silver nitrate gets reduced to silver. What are Holmes signals? Containers having calcium carbide and calcium phosphide are pierced and thrown in the sea. तो calcium carbide and calcium phosphide water के साथ react करेंगे और acetylene produce होगी, phosphine produce होगी. And phosphine has impurity of phosphorus dihydride and it catches fire in air. और acetylene भी fire catch कर लेती है. और ये जो fire produce होती है serves as a signal to the approaching ship. Now we will discuss halides of phosphorus. Phosphorus forms two types of halides, trihalides and pentahalides. Phosphorus trichloride has pyramidal shape. Phosphine also has pyramidal shape and phosphorus is sp3 hybridized. In phosphine also phosphorus is sp3 hybridized and the bond angle is 100.4 degree. Phosphorus trichloride can be prepared by these two methods. White phosphorus is treated with thionyl chloride, phosphorus trichloride form. This is called as sulfur monochloride. In the second reaction, white phosphorus is treated with chlorine and phosphorus trichloride forms. Phosphorus trichloride reacts with water, phosphorus acid forms. Phosphorus trichloride reacts with acetic acid and acetyl chloride form. Similarly, ethyl alcohol also reacts with phosphorus trichloride and OH group is replaced by chloro group and alkyl halide forms. Now, phosphorus pentachloride. Phosphorus pentachloride, it has trigonal bipyramidal structure and phosphorus is sp3d hybridized. These are equatorial bond lengths, this one and this one, and these two are axial bond lengths. Equatorial bond lengths are shorter than axial bonds because axial bonds suffer more repulsion. And when we heat phosphorus pentachloride, it decomposes to give phosphorus trichloride and chlorine. तो कौन से bond break हो रहे हैं? Axial bond, this one and this one. तो जब हम हीट करेंगे सबसे पहले ये वाले बॉन्ड्स ब्रेक होंगे because these bonds are weaker than this equatorial bonds. And in solid state, phosphorus pentachloride exists in ionic form. These ions are present. This is octahedral and this is tetrahedral. Now we will discuss the preparation and properties of phosphorus pentachloride. White phosphorus is treated with dry chlorine and chlorine is taken in excess, phosphorus pentachloride form. When phosphorus trichloride is heated with chlorine, then also phosphorus pentachloride will form. Phosphorus pentachloride, it is white powder, pungent smell. These are the chemical properties of phosphorus pentachloride. This reaction is decomposition of phosphorus pentachloride. This is hydrolysis of phosphorus pentachloride, phosphoric acid forms. When it is reacted with acetic acid or ethyl alcohol, OH group is replaced by chloro group. When phosphorus pentachloride reacts with metal chloride forms. Similarly, with tin chloride forms. This is the reduction reaction and this is the reaction with potassium fluoride. Potassium phosphorus hexafluoride forms. Now we will discuss the last topic of group 15, that is oxo acids of phosphorus. Phosphorus forms number of oxo acids. I will give you some characteristics of these oxo acids. These are the characteristics of oxo acids of phosphorus. These acids have tetrahedral phosphorus coordinated to 4 other atoms or groups, atom, hydrogen or group, OH group. All these oxo acids have one P double bond O and POH bond. Oxo acids may contain POP bond or PP bond. Oxo acids can have open chain or ring structure. Oxo acids which contain pH bond have strong reducing properties. These are the oxo acids of phosphorus. Hypophosphorus acid H3PO2 is the molecular formula. तो अभी मैंने आपको characteristics बताई. There should be at least one P double bond O and one POH bond. 2 hydrogens are left. तो ये 2 हाइड्रोजन हमने यहाँ पर पुट कर दी. नाउ ऑर्थोफॉस्फोरस एसिड, तो दिस विल बी द स्ट्रक्चर. दिस इज द मोलिकुलर फार्मूला ऑफ पायरोफॉस्फोरस एसिड. तो फॉस्फोरस एसिड की 2 यूनिट्स लेनी है, वाटर एलिमिनेट कर दीजिए और दोनों को असेंबल करके लिख दीजिए. पायरोफॉस्फोरस एसिड का स्ट्रक्चर आ जाएगा. दिस इज द मोलिकुलर फार्मूला ऑफ हाइपोफॉस्फोरिक एसिड. दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ हाइपोफॉस्फोरिक एसिड. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज ऑर्थोफॉस्फोरिक एसिड. ऑर्थोफॉस्फोरिक एसिड इज H3PO4 molecular formula. This is the structure of orthophosphoric acid. Next is pyrophosphoric acid. Molecular formula of pyrophosphoric acid is H4P2O7. Take 2 units of orthophosphoric acid, remove water molecule. Pyrophosphoric acid will form. Metaphosphoric acid exists in polymeric form, in cyclic form also and in chain form also. This is the chain form. This is the cyclic form. In this reaction, hypophosphorus acid has 2 pH bonds. So अभी characteristics में मैंने बताया था, the oxo acid having pH bond have reducing characteristics. It acts as a reducing agent and reduces silver nitrate to silver. The oxo acids in +3 oxidation state undergoes disproportionation reaction. This is the disproportionation reaction. One more point, hypophosphorus acid, it is monobasic because it has one OH group. It is dibasic and it is tribasic because it has 3 OH groups. So hypophosphorus acid will form one type of salts. Orthophosphorus acid is dibasic, it will form 2 series of salts. It is tribasic, it will form 3 series of salts. For example, orthophosphoric acid can form 3 series of salts. Sodium phosphate, disodium hydrogen phosphate and sodium dihydrogen phosphate. तो बच्चों ग्रुप 15 वो डिटेल में मैंने आपके साथ डिस्कस कर लिया. आई होप आपको इजी लगेगा और ठीक से समझ भी आ जाएगा. इन डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स आई विल गिव यू सम इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस, मींस विच आर इम्पोर्टेंट फ्रॉम एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में नए ग्रुप के साथ, दैट इज ग्रुप 16.